Welcome back to Artbook Reviews. I think I'm going to call this a bit of like a bonus episode. I think this is kind of going to be like a continuation of a video I did the other day, which was about the day one editions and about how, you get these free art books and they're not bad for what they are, but they're free, they're nice, it's better than some of the paid ones. And this is a prime example. These two games, they're both edition, special edition now. Admittedly, these editions are back when the special editions normally cost you maybe like £5, max £10 more. You weren't paying much more for them. So understandably, you shouldn't expect as much. But you're still paying more. And the prime selling point for this edition was the art book and early access to the achievement thing at the end of the game. Not really something. And this special one was the art book and a bonus power digital download. So the art book is the main selling point of you buying these editions. And yet, as you can tell by me picking these up, the sizes of these are pathetic. Tiny little things, and it is, this is a concept book, I guess. You get a couple of, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A 10-page art book. Your main selling point and reason why I actually bought this collector's edition of this is because I was a massive fan of Ratchet and Clank. I give no craps about the Inside Moon being early unlocked because I normally 100% Ratchet and Clank games, so I'd always unlock the moon anyway, and I really want to do it after I unlocked it because you would get spoiled for a lot of points in the game if you went to it early. So the only reason I bought the collector's edition was said art book. And you can probably imagine how disappointed I was back then, especially after I would have still been, oh god, how old is this now? Does it tell you? 2009. So that is 14 years ago. So I hadn't even entered adulthood at that point. So money was tight, especially after I don't come from a wealthy family. Money is tight. So I used to use reward points to get most of my games. Because you put the pre-order, if you bought one full game, and you did that like 4 times, you get a free game essentially. Back when the point systems were quite good. So I couldn't get many games. So me putting the extra pocket in to get edition, because I wanted that book of Ratchet and Clank, because video game art books were less of a thing back then, like the 4 big ones you see. And then this is all I get. Feeling ripped off, and as pretty as the concept pictures are, it's not as good as those day one ones I showed the other day, where you got like a little bit of description about the characters and what they are, and they were also more than 10 pages. And same for Infamous. Again, similar time frame. I think this was even earlier. No, 2009 as well. So again, I mean, I did also like the covers, but I liked the idea. The Infamous, it looked really good. Again, bought special edition for the art book. And once again, this is what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Another 10-page one. And maybe you're getting, there's being like a few small pictures crammed into one page. At least these are full-page ones. So it's a bit better, and they are nice little comic-y concept ones. You give it a landscape, a couple of characters. Overall, all good. But the fact that you had to pay extra for privilege, I mean, this is something I wouldn't pay more than £1. And that was only if I was a fan of the game. If I was a fan of the game, I'll give you £1 for one of these. But that's it. So the fact that they had the cheek of asking a good few more quid, advertising it as an art book, and as you well know, if you ever looked at art books when they try to sell them on as a advertisement on game websites, the picture they've taken in such a way, or they use stock photos to really make it look like the art book is a lot bigger than it actually is. So this is more of a, I guess, a discussion about what's acceptable. Yeah, you got like when you got stuff like this, where you got a day one edition, which was, yeah, you're getting the game, you purchase the game, and for free, you've got, you know, 5 music tracks and a 31. No, there you go, a 31-page art book for free. This maybe, I can't remember, it was like £5 to £10 more. You're getting a 10-page one, and that's it. A 10-page art book, and in that case, a very insultive download, and that one just a one weapon thing which they cut out of the game just to put it in a special edition, which is again, you know, the insulting aspect of you're just a sucker, name title, to get money off, rather than a customer that you're thanking for giving you their hard-earned money in most cases to help pay for your things. It's more of a discussion piece, this one, about what you think is acceptable, what you think people should do with art books. Maybe you're not even interested in art books at all, I don't know. But nevertheless, my reviews of these, if you really must have these art books, I'll pay more than £1, or even less. These are something you've seen a 50p like bargain bucket box thing at some kind of fair. Hell, if I actually had spare these to sell, let's say I somehow got a hold of a job lot or something, and I was at the fairs that I used to do, this would most likely go in my 50p box, and not even the pound box that I had. It's probably just go in the 50p one. And if it was maybe like 20 pages or 15 pages, it might go in the pound one. But even if I shut down the 50p, I'm not even sure people would pick that up. Maybe they're worth a 50p. I don't know. It's just something I thought was worth discussing. Leave your opinions below. If I'll see if I see anything, I'll and I'm got some time, I might I might reply back to you on some of them comments. But anyway, we'll be back to a full proper art book next time, and I'm going to do the daddy of all art books. So until next time, goodbye.